going on, guys? I'm still here in the Chumash wilderness. I'm trying to record this one a little closer to the phone because the first video I did had a lot of wind noise. I'm still going to upload it, but it's probably pretty unpleasant as a listener. Whew. I'm beat. I'm sitting down right now because I'm fucking tired. I just summited 3 8,000 foot peaks. You know, obviously it was just kind of a traverse across all 3. I didn't go up 8,000, down 8,000 3 times. But I'm still really tired, and I'm really, really proud of myself, and I'm really, really thrilled to be here, and I'm also really, really tired. So I'm gonna do a really quick review. This is a record that just came out recently. It's Ofdrykkja with After the Storm. Ofdrykkja is a Swedish band. They started out, interestingly, as basically just a DSBM band. And if you check Encyclopedia Metallum, you'll see that their lyrical topics were like poverty, mental illness, and drug addiction, I think. So, you know, stuff I don't really care about, stuff I don't really find interesting as lyrical content, sorry to say. But what's really cool about this band is that they've basically done a complete 180. They've completely pivoted, and now they're essentially just a dark folk band. Because they're Swedish, you know, they have that Nordic sound. You know, it's not quite as, I guess, bombastic as like something like Ofdrykkja. It's still very depressive. And there's still a slight undercurrent of metal in there. For instance, on this record, they collaborated with the guy from Cold World, which is a German DSBM band. And I think he's on 2 tracks, and those tracks aren't metal, but like clearly they still have, you know, they're still involved in the metal community. And the 2 tracks that the Cold World guy is on have definitely more of a metal feel to them. But overall, this record is really short. It's 7 tracks. It's about 30 minutes long. Really, really, really impactful, honestly. The last track on this record has a sample, which I haven't been able to hunt down yet. I'm not sure what it's from. I don't know if they recorded it just for the record or if they like pulled it from a movie or a video or something, but that shit hits hard. It is like just very, very philosophical and existential. And it's this like 7-minute plotting, very repetitive song, but, you know, very beautiful. And then they've just got this sample, and it's almost mixed so low that you can't quite hear what the guy is saying at times. So you really have to strain to listen, and that really pulls you into the composition. But something about that track just really hit me right away, and it still does. I still get chills when I listen to it. It's very, very powerful, and even if this doesn't sound like your cup of tea, I would recommend checking that track out just because of the whatever sample they have on that track. It's really potent. But yeah, overall, I mean, this is just a really beautiful, beautiful record. And sometimes I like to cleanse my palate and kind of step away from metal a little bit. And bands like this are perfect for that because they are still metal adjacent. They kind of have metal sensibilities, if that makes sense, but it's just a different world of music, right? And I think music like that is very evocative of this, you know, snowy forests, you know, mountains. It's just sort of a very peaceful, calm, and not misanthropic, but humanless, to kind of coin a phrase. You know, it's focusing on a world that's larger than just humanity, and that's what I like about this music. It's transcendent. Yeah, that's what I like about black metal and dark folk. It's, you know, it's transcendent, and it deals with things like death and nature and philosophy and these things that sort of transcend humanity, or at least circumscribe what it means to be human. And that's why I'm not really interested in poverty and drug addiction and all that stuff as lyrical contents. You know, I don't mean that they're not obviously important issues. I just mean I don't want to hear songs about that because that's not what I'm looking for in my music. I'm looking for transportive, transcendent stuff, and that's really what this record is. It's just like, some of it's really sparse, you know, just acoustic guitar and like some lo-fi vocals. Some of it's a bit more lush, you know, you have like orchestral elements, lots of strings and stuff. And overall, I mean, every track is just, it's depressing. You know what I mean? It's not even depressing. It's just chilly. You know, it's got a cold atmosphere. It's not a roller coaster. You know what I mean? It's just low. They don't have highs and lows on this record, emotionally at least. Obviously, compositionally they do. But yeah, this record is really just about, I think even on Encyclopedia Metallum, their lyrics now are listed as nature and isolation, and that's exactly what I get from this. Even if they didn't have that sample, because the vocals are few and far between, and I think that was ice falling, I hope, not a bear or something. You know, even if they didn't have that sample, which is in English, I should mention, because they are a Swedish band. But, you know, the lyrics are few and far between, and they're kind of hard to, you know, the vocals are very like lo-fi and sort of hushed, so it's hard to kind of pick up on what they're saying. But even if there were no lyrics at all, you would still get the vibe that, yes, this is about the natural world, this is about isolation and being lonesome and sort of, you know, confronting the more negative emotions that humans all inevitably experience. And I think it makes a really powerful piece of music It's one of my favorite records this year. Just a pointless note that nobody really cares about. I like to just combine my year-end list. I know some people like to break it out into full lengths and EPs and different genres. I like to just put it all together. That makes it simpler for me, and it shows me what I really, really appreciated and what I've really been looking for and enjoying in music from the past year. So this is definitely going to be in my top 20 this year. Phenomenal record. I'm honestly excited to get back to the car and listen to it again. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard this one, check it out. If you have heard it, let me know what you think. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a great day. Get the fuck outside.